Hello. So I'm back because teacher Mitsuko is busy today. Hello, Zil. Yeah, teacher Mitsuko is busy, so she cannot teach the live for 5:30. So I'm back. Okay. So I'll be teaching P5 though. Okay, no more secondary school content. So this will be P5 ACS English. Yeah, sad face. Right. Teacher Mitsuko is very busy with other things from writers, right? So she's unable to do the live. But it's okay, Ozil. You're also my favorite student. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so let's see over here. I thought Misuko live Zim Zam Zom. Yeah, I thought so too, right? But Misuko is busy. So I'm here, I'm back again, right? Is it you're not happy to see me? Right, but this is P5, right? This is P5 ACS paper. Okay, so I'm going to P5 paper now. Okay, Wei Jun, very fast, right? Jumping into the first question. Right? No, I happy. Wow. Okay, thank you, Zim Zam Zom. Right. Okay, so you are doing the first question already, Wei Jun. Okay. Where teacher Mitsuko? Yes, people of the world. I'm so sorry. Teacher Mitsuko is busy today, so I am back. Okay. So let me see. Teacher Mitsuko is busy. Okay, teacher Mitsuko is busy today. Okay, so she had to cancel the live for 5:30. Okay, so I'll be doing the P5 live instead. Right. When is her next live? Okay, people of the world, I know you are looking forward to her live sessions, right? However, her next live is probably next week, right? We're not confirmed. Okay, it's probably next week, so it's not confirmed. But you can stay tuned. Why is she busy? She's busy because November PSLE results is coming out, right? So she has her students and things to take care of, right? Okay, so yes, so I'm here in place of teacher Mitsuko. Once again, yes, so for those who are joining us, we are doing P5 paper, right? Okay, and Wei Jun has already answered me, so sorry for not answering your question, Wei Jun. Okay, so for the first question over here, yes, despite the bad reviews, right? We are seeing the contrast, right? Okay, even though there were bad reviews, the band still kept performing to sell out crowds, right? So the first question is despite. Okay, so next question, Joe never gets home on time. Okay, so this is trickier, right? So never gets home on time, right? So Joe never gets home on time. Number 4. Yes. Okay, doesn't he? Okay, moving on to question number 3. Ashley felt beads of perspiration blank down his back due to the intense heat. Okay, due to the intense heat. Okay, 2. Right. Felt beads of perspiration trickle down his back due to intense heat. Right. So it should be the base form, right? Trickle. Okay, why is it not trickled? Right? Because felt, right? He felt something trickle down his back. You cannot feel something. He felt something trickled down is wrong. It's like it's like it's not the correct tense to use, right? So after that we must use the base form, right, to keep it in simple past. Okay, question number 4. If someone is injured in an accident, you blank call for an ambulance immediately, said the camp instructor. Okay, yes. 4, right, number 4, yes. Okay, you should call for an ambulance immediately. Okay, you should call for an ambulance immediately. That is correct. Everyone except Caleb and Cain blank volunteered to help the teachers. Okay, except them. Everyone except them. So this is the extra one. Where is Kira? Kira is probably eating dinner. Number 2, Zim Zam Zom, what time do you eat your dinner usually? Right, after your dinner you can play your Genshin. Right. Everyone except Caleb and Cain. Right. So number 2, has volunteered. That's correct. Has volunteered to help the teacher. Probably 7. What about Ozil? What time do you usually eat your dinner, Ozil? Question 6. The compass shows north. I think we are heading blank the right direction. Everyone is single. Singular, you mean? Right. Everyone is single sounds a bit funny. It means like everyone is single. Oh, you're eating your dinner now. So you're watching the live and eating your dinner at the same time. That's so nice. Okay, we are heading no partner, Zim Zam Zong. So do you have someone that you like? Right. Is that what you mean? Okay. So over here, question number 6, right? The compass shows north. I think we are heading the right direction. Blank the right direction. So for this case, it will be heading. What's the option for question number 6? Nope. Zim Zam Zong. Okay. Immediate nope. Why is there no 2? Yeah, because there is another possible answer. We are heading blank the right direction. Zim Zam Zom. You finished your PSLE already. You can do this. 2. Yes, we are heading in the right direction. Okay, in the right direction. What is heading by the right? Heading in the right direction. Okay, we are on the right track. We are in the right direction. Okay, heading in the right direction. Next, neither his brother nor his father blank at home at the moment. Okay, this is relatively easy. Look at the singular or plural and past tense or present tense. Okay, at the moment, right? Present tense, right? So it's is because singular. So answer is number 1. Okay, neither nor. Ozil, it is number 1 because neither, right? So the brother and the father are both not at home. You are sec 1. No, Ozil is sec 3 already. Zim Zam Zom. Ozil is sec 3. He's already secondary 3. Huh? You didn't know? You mean you didn't know? Yes, Ozil is secondary 3. He's taking O levels next year. I see the shock in your reply. Right, I feel your surprise and your shockness. Hey, having worked very hard to complete the project, Linda and Sally decided to treat themselves blank a buffet lunch. Treat themselves blank a buffet lunch. Okay, treat themselves to a buffet lunch. Yes, to a buffet lunch. Very well done. Next, question number 9. My grandfather took my sister and blank for a swim last week. Okay, is it I or is it me? How do we do this kind of questions? Do you remember? How to do this type of questions? Number 2, yes. Okay, my sister and me. So usually we will say that we cancel. Wait, so it will just be my grandfather took me for a swim last week. Okay, cannot be my grandfather took I for a swim last week, right? So we cancel off my sister and so we get the answer, which is me. Okay, question 10. The surface of the lotus leaves remains dry as they are blank with wax. Okay, they are blank with wax. So question number 10. Right, as they are blank with wax. Okay, question 10. Blank with wax. 1, 2, covers. No, look at this. Okay, they are blank with wax, right? So this is a very tricky question in a sense that yes, it is actually they are covered with wax, which is what prevented the leaves to be wet, right? So they are dry, they remain dry because they are covered with wax. Okay. Okay, so this is a bit tricky in terms of your tenses. Okay, now it's vocab. Once again, we are doing vocabulary every day. Right. The student librarians have sorted the storybooks blank so that it is easy for the users to find their books. Okay, the student librarians have sorted the storybooks blank. Easy for the users to find their books, right? Easy for them to find the books. Okay, number 4. Yes, okay, number 4 is correct. Well done. Okay, number 12. After taking the medicine, Dorothy's fever slowly blank. Dorothy's fever slowly. Okay. Dropped, subsided, decreased, diminished. Number 2, yes. Subsided. The fever slowly went down, right? Subsided. Okay, slowly subsided. Question 13. George glared at his blank across the net after he was hit in the face by the volleyball. Okay, he was hit by the volleyball. So if you all know the sport volleyball, then you know that the net is actually quite high. So to stare at your opponents, it means that the opponents actually smack the ball into his face, right? So the answer has to be opponents. I got play before. Wow. Okay, what do you enjoy volleyball? Sure, the last live lesson on the day before December holiday. Zim Zam Zom, not really, because we'll still be continuing with the live sessions until next year. Yeah, we'll still be having live sessions next year as well. Okay, Zim Zam Zom. Are you going for any holiday trips? Ozil and Zim Zam Zom, are you all going overseas? With your family or with your friends? Or with school? No, just staying in Singapore. Did any of you go for the Halloween Horror Nights? Right, did you all go for the Halloween Horror Nights? Right. Recently the Halloween has just ended. So what's that? It's the Universal Studios event, right? Where it's like horror, what's that called? Haunted house theme, right? All those, they have those horror night. You can search it up, Halloween Horror Nights. No, so you didn't go. Just stay at home and study and learn English with us. Right. And also, what do you do in your leisure time? Like other than studying, right, and playing football, right? What else do you do? Play games or watch shows? Watch horror movies. Wow. That is scary. What type of horror movies do you watch? Right, so you enjoy horror. Dun, dun, dun. That is very surprising. Right. Your hobby being to watch horror movies. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, maybe your comment got filtered because there's some words that TikTok censors, right? So that's quite unfortunate. Okay, so let's see. Question 14. Many were relieved when the fighting in the war-torn countries, the fighting stopped. Can give all the P6 luck to get AL1. Yes, good luck to all the P6ers to get your AL1, even though Zom is the only P6 in the life right now. Right. All the best, right, for all your results, as well as the other subjects, right? Hope you can get AL1 for the subjects that you desire, Zom. Okay, you definitely can do it. Okay, also says number 1. Right, question 14. Yes, key answer is number 1. War-torn countries seized. Right, number 1, seized. Okay, question 15. We will proceed with the program in the itinerary as the rain has stopped. So, question 15. Which of these phrasal verbs means that it has stopped? For let down. Let down is to let someone down, is to make them disappointed. Right. So the rain has stopped. It doesn't mean that the rain has let down. Right? Let down means like to become disappointed. Number 3, very unknown. Let off. No, that is not correct as well, because letting off is letting someone off the hook, right? Is to let you go. Like, okay, I just close one eye, right? So the answer for this is actually let up. Yes. Okay. So the answer for this is actually let up. Right. It may seem a little easy at first. However, this question is a trick question for many distinguishing AL1 and AL2 students. Right. Okay. Any Norwegian man given the name Odin has large boots to fill. Some men and women show true grit by enduring hardships that would break most people. Some show it by conquering fear. Some show it by pushing themselves to do things that appear impossible to do to ordinary mortals. Odin Heyerdahl and all of these, however, he did something else. Too, it did not involve pain, endurance, or survival. In fact, it was relatively simple. And yet, in its own way, it was so gusty that most of us, if we are honest with ourselves, would find it almost ridiculously difficult. By the time you have read the story of Odin and his remarkable expeditions at sea, I think you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, first, right, I see everyone has been spamming number 4 for question 16. That is correct. Okay, demonstrate, right? Show, demonstrate it, right? Pushing themselves to do things that appear, right? Appear. Question 17. Appear. Okay, it may not be number 2, right? Because emerging is to come out as. However, appear impossible is to show, right? To seem, right? So the answer is actually number 1. Okay, yes, Bouts, that is correct. Okay, let me circle this. Bouts, yes, that's 1. Okay, question 18. In fact, it was relatively simple. Okay, relatively, right? Relative. So, question 18, relatively. Right, question 18, relatively. What would the answer be? Number 4, exceptionally simple. Are you sure it's exceptional? It's not really exceptional. It was just extremely simple. Okay? Extremely simple. Number 1, fairly simple. Not really, because for relatively wise, we are looking at extremely simple, right? It's quite the best. Why not 1 leh? Fairly simple means that it's just so only. It's like not really like saying that it's super simple or like not very simple. OMG, you're still having life? Yes. Why? Because teacher Mitsuko is busy today, so we are over here. Why not 3? Particularly simple. Okay, Le Yu, that is a very good question. If we are, wait, in fact, it was relatively simple. So, particularly wise, to be particular, it will be very specific, right? So, if you were to look at relatively, the meaning of relatively is to be in comparison in relation to something, right? So, it should be relative to, which means proportionate to. Not sure why the answer says extremely as well. I do disagree with number 2. Right. Because for me personally, I would say that the answer um is quite vague for question 18. So there may be some arguments here and there. Okay. So for question 19, if we are honest with ourselves, right? 19, zim zam zom, 4 or 2? Okay, 2, 2, 2. So are you sure it's 4 or is it 2? Okay, thank you, Larry, as well. So I'm not really sure why the answer key would also say number 2. Thank you for pointing it out too. Okay, very unknown. 1, true to ourselves, right? Is it 1, 2 to the power of 2? Question 19. Actually, very unknown is correct. Okay, if you are honest with yourself, so you have to be true to yourself, right? Direct with does not mean that you need to be honest. I can be direct with you and tell you a straight lie. Okay, so direct with is not correct. Okay, let me be direct with you. Today, you are not going out. Right, that is not being honest with myself. I'm just being direct with you, right? So that is like being direct does not equate to being honest. Okay, reliable, not really suitable for this question. Authentic as well, right? So last question, expeditions at sea. Expeditions, right? Expeditions, what would it be for question 20? Number 2. Are you sure it's number 2? Question 20. I mean 2. Okay. The answer is number 4. Voyages. Okay, Zim Zam Zom. Unfortunately, your answer is wrong. Yes, Balls and Le Yu is correct. Okay, Ozu is correct as well. Okay. So let's move on. Okay, Changi Community Club. Okay, this is a bit challenging to do on live, right? Because we cannot like keep flipping around, so we'll be skipping. I'm Sec 4 and I'm here. This is crazy. Oh, Larry. I see. So you are in the middle of your O levels right now, right? O levels ending soon. Yay. Okay, you can go and enjoy your school prom and think about your future after this. It's okay. I'm Sec 3. Yes, and you are all doing P5 work. But isn't O levels not complete yet? Is this your procrastination to be doing P5 work? Wow, same, Sec 3. Wow, so we are getting more secondary school audiences than primary school audiences. Slacking as usual, right? Right. Slacking is something that most of us like to do. Okay, how was your O levels though? How have your O levels been? Right. LC going downhill, right? I heard about it, the hiker one, right? Oh my gosh, I heard about the hiking and I saw the YouTube video that everyone was scolding her in the comments. I feel so bad for her. Right, for the English LC, it was like a big commotion. Everyone started scolding the girl whose example was used in the LC. It's the setter's fault. Yeah, it's the setter's fault, right? And I heard that some schools actually played the LC a few times, right? They said that there's audio issues, so they replay the LC for the students a few times. It made it unfair. Alright, okay, so over here. What? They replayed it? Yeah, I heard that some schools actually, some students were complaining that like other school they actually replayed the audio because they say there were technical issues with their system, so they actually replayed it. Even though you are not supposed to, so the students all benefited from it lah. Right. It's good for the students of their school, but actually may raise controversy. Okay, Zim Zam Zom, question 29. They are pursuing their second straight NBA championship. Wow, NBA. Okay, question 29 is, are you sure it's were, okay? So take note, because this is 1996 to 1997. Yes. Okay. So they were pursuing. Okay, it's P. And had set blank NBA record. Okay, they set blank NBA record. Okay, they set. Story should be present. What? Since it doesn't work that way. You have to take note of the tenses in the story. Okay, look at the head. Okay, Chicago Bulls. If you watch NBA, you would know what team this is, right? And any of you are like basketball fans over here, right? Story should be present. Okay, Q. Are you sure it's Q? Sets up NBA record. Me, Bob. What is your favorite NBA team? Right, is it the classic, either Warriors or Lakers? AJ. Ooh. Set a NBA record. Take me back to when I was P5. I know, right? Builder 5. Okay, guys. NBA, right, is an NBA record. Okay, so the answer is actually C. KC. An NBA record. Okay, so the answer is C. Okay. I was worried I would be disappointed because I assumed I would not get to see Michael Jordan practice. After blank, the Bulls just played 4 games in 5 nights. Okay, after blank. Okay, after blank. So for this case, what would the answer be? Yes, after all. Right, the Bulls just played 4 games. I assume Jordan would take a well-deserved day blank. Okay, this is a phrasal verb that we all know. Day something. J, yes, day off. Okay, well-deserved day off. Especially since they won all 4 of those games and he had scored more blank 30 points. More blank 30 points. Okay, more than, yes. Please don't write the THEN, right? It's THAN. Okay, more than. Much to my surprise, Jordan showed blank 45 minutes before practice. Very easy, right? Hello, Mianbao. Welcome back. Q. Showed up. Zim Zam Zom. What is on? What do you mean by on? Okay. He got up to around 200 shots. He was focused. Okay, this is a single S. I think there's spelling error. Focused and intense. and was drenched in perspiration blank the time the rest of the team arrived. Okay. By the time, yes. KE, by the time. Okay, relatively easy. By the time the rest of the team arrived. Okay, sensing his team needed a light day, the coach told the team that the practice was only going to consist something, a short game. Actually, since all of you are like not P5 students, right? I believe you can do the practice without even referring to the options they give. Okay, consists of. Yes, the answer is actually of. Correct. Jordan played a part. Question 37. Played a part. Okay, question 37. Okay. Played a part in. Yes. Okay, in scoring 12 of his team's points and assisted the three others. He dove for loose balls and even took a charge. Needless to say, his team won easily. On a day when Michael Jordan deserved to take a break and rest, he still outworked everyone and gave his all. His commitment, blank excellence, and his competitive fire never stopped. Okay? His commitment, okay, to excellence. Yes, Zim Zam Zom. To excellence is correct. Okay, commitment to excellence. Okay, you get 100 points. Yay. Okay, moving on. Now we are at editing. Right. So over here, the world is a distracting place. It is full of shapes and colors, sounds and smell that constantly excite our senses. Okay. Smells. Right. Colors, sounds, and smells. That is correct. Smells. Okay. Hello, Batman bin Superman. Smell. Okay, Zim Zam Zom. Smell. Constantly excites our senses. Okay, constantly excite our senses. Exert. Okay, Zim Zam Zom. I get it. Okay, yes. Excite. That is correct. Sometimes things that distract us can stimulate multiple senses at once. Stimulate. Yes. Okay, thank you for the answer. Stimulate. Okay, stimulate. When the television set was switched on while we are trying to read. Or we are trying to read. Okay. Is. Yes. Because we see are. Right. Present tense. Okay, so the answer is. The moving images on the screen that are accompanied by sounds. Accompanied. Okay, accompanied by smells. Yes, okay, accompanied. Can be quite distracting, but you may have noticed that. You may have noticed that. You may have noticed that. Yes, may have noticed that. As you grow older, you is special. Zim Zam Zom, who is special? Me? You grow older, you become better at ignoring distractions. Wow, interesting spelling. Ignoring. The word not you. So I'm not special, Zim Zam Zom. Yes, okay, ignoring. Okay, ignoring. Okay, thank you, Zim Zam Zom. I know, I was just joking. Okay, yes. Hello, Moonlight, you are back. Hello, we are doing P5 paper, right? So I hope you can join us since you can practice some. And hi, Charlene. Hello. K. What is with the K? Where is the O? Right. Sounds so sad that you K me. Okay. Moving on, especially if what you are doing is difficult, like reading a Young Minds article, would you have done as well that you were 6? KO, okay. Okay, thank you for the O. Okay, question 46. Right. Yes, I saw the O. Okay, as well, when you were 6. Yes, relative noun. Wow, Zimzam. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, when you were 6. Okay, when. Ozil, it's not as, it's when. Okay, Batman as well, it is when you were 6. Because it cannot be as well as you were 6, right? It would be a bit like weird. Like, it doesn't mean like, oh, as well will have to come with as. Okay? Our ability to pay attention improves with age. So, adults get distracted too. Okay, so next. Is it so? Let's find a connection, right? For question 47. Thus, not really. Find a contrasting connector because adults get distracted too, right? So it cannot be also or so, right? It cannot be additionally, right? What is the other word that we can look for? My mother put the cane on the table, my attention stonks. Real. However, yes, okay guys, it is however. We found that surprisingly, adults are worst at turning a blind eye to distractions. Okay, adults are worst. So is it worse, worst, worser, worsen? Okay, there is no worser, guys. Okay, there is only more worse. It's no worser. There's no such word. Okay, so the answer is worse. Yes. WORSE. Involving both shapes and sounds than 6 years old are by studying distractions that involve multiple senses. Please help me with spell multiple. Words is already showing comparative. That is right, Zimzam. Multiple, yes. K multiple. We can better understand how our attention works in everyday situations. Yeah, situations. Okay, situations. Okay, in everyday situations. Yes, Moonlight, that is correct. Okay, now we are at compre close. So for compre close, right? Fill in the blank with your own words. Singaporeans are consuming too much salt, and plans are in place to get people to cut their sodium intake by about 15% over the next 5 years. To do so, the Health Promotion Board will urge Singaporeans to blank their regular salt with lower sodium alternatives. Okay, is it reduced? Right. Take note at this, with lower sodium alternatives. Okay, there is lower sodium alternatives. Switch is not really the right word. It's not really switch. Yum. Reuse. Are you supposed to reduce the salt in your food? Like how do you reuse it? Replace. Yes. Okay. You have to replace. Okay, with alternatives, right? So replace, right? Replace the regular salt with lower sodium alternatives. Reuse the salt, okay. Substitute, not also possible, right? But we can just use replace. Oh, it's replace, yes. Okay, it is replace. It will work with retailers to make blank substitutes more affordable. Okay, what would the blank be? To make Healthier the salt. 1K. Moonlight. Okay, thank you for the likes. Salt. More. Okay, don't think too much, guys. Okay, to make the substitutes more affordable. Okay, the is enough. Okay, the substitutes more affordable. Okay, because they are already talking about these substitutes. The diet of Singaporeans has blanked higher in salt. Okay, has blanked higher in salt. Ah, this I know good. It's okay. Yes, Zim Zam Zam, I saw your answer. What about there? To make their retailers it's not really, the substitutes do not really belong to the retailers, as they are the ones who are selling them. They may not be the ones who produce them. Okay, has rose. The fact that this is P5 and I can't answer this. Rose. Okay, make up your mind, guys. Okay, it is neither risen or rose. Higher in salt over the years. Increased consume risen has the diet. Okay, the diet. Okay, the diet cannot rise. Become. Yes, I saw a become, guys. Yes, become is correct. Okay, sorry, Charlene. I just saw your first letter after I wrote down the word. Okay, the amount is well above the World Health Organization's recommended daily salt intake. Blank, not more than 2,000 mg. Okay, so what word would this be? Is it by, Ozil? Is it by? Intake, not more than 2,000 mg. Okay, something. It is not is. Okay, is incorrect. The amount is well above the World Health Organization's recommended daily salt intake. Rather, seems no, it's not. Okay, try more, guys. I haven't seen the correct answer yet. Okay, thank you. FRZN. Of is correct. Okay, of not more than 2,000 milligrams, or about 1 teaspoon. Okay, the answer is of. Studies have found that excessive sodium consumption results blank high blood pressure. Results something. This comes together, right? They are like besties. Okay, resulting in, right? Results in, right? Please note that results will always come in resulting in something. It will never result to, result for, results like at something. Okay, it will be in. Okay, thank you for all the capitalized in, Ozu. Okay, the word is in. Blank. These salt substitutes are about 10 times more expensive than regular salt. Oh no, there is some. Bye, Jer, this is too hard for me. I forgot my English. Charlene, you have to come back and revise with me. Additionally or however. Okay, so is this a adding on information or is this a contrast? Right. So for question 56, right. So 56 is actually however. Thank you, Elvin. Right. However is correct. However, these salt substitutes. Okay, because right, they are talking about 10 times more expensive than regular salt, which is why this is actually a contrast wise, so you cannot put like additionally, you cannot put adding on something. Okay, additionally also, all those is wrong. Okay, tuition very expensive, don't leave. I'm pro. Okay, Alvin. In addition to, wow, Zim Zam Zom, but you can only put one word over here. The only word I can have in my head, nevertheless. Okay, for a start, a blank, affordable, lower sodium salt product will go on sale at major supermarket chains from October. Okay? What affordable? More. Okay, a more affordable, yes. Okay, more. 56 reduce. Wait, guys, is it primary 6? Alvin, this is primary 5. This is P5. Okay. So, Singapore's latest war on salt follows its war on sugar, which aims to reduce Singaporeans. Are you sure it's reduced, guys? Are you sure it's reduced? Too high for me, but I can answer Alvin. Nobody knows what level you are in. Okay? Guys, are you sure it's reduced? Reduce Singaporeans to reduce their salt intake. So you want to decrease the number of Singaporeans. Are you sure that's the correct answer for 58? Educate. Okay, Batman, that is close. Right, educating Singapore is the first shot. Teach, persuade. Sim Zamzom, you are very near. Persuade. What is another word for persuade? Punish. Okay, Batman, that is a bit far already. It's not punishing. Not fighting Moonlight. Okay, no fighting Singaporeans. Encourage, convince. Okay, it starts with the letter U. The word I'm looking at is letter U. Plead. World War II. No, no World War II. Okay, guys. Peace. Use. Okay, anyone? United Singaporeans. 2. Okay, urge. Yes, trace together. You are the only one who got the correct answer. Okay, urge. Okay, urge Singaporeans, right? You want to persuade to urge. Urgent, Ozil, not really urgent. Okay, urge Singaporeans to reduce their sugar intake. The authorities have introduced a Nutri-Grade rating for drinks ranging from A to D, with a D grade blank the unhealthiest. Okay, so what would the D grade mean? Right. Okay, I see 2 capitalized being. Yes, okay, trace together. So being the unhealthiest is correct. Okay, being the unhealthiest. Okay, you are doing pretty well, huh? A recent local study found that a small reduction in sodium intake significantly blank health. Significantly blank health. Sure, I tell principal. What happened? What happened? Okay, for question 60. Right. What is going on, everyone? Okay. So what is this? Oh, cause you say first. Oh, I can use this passage for my SSSA. Oh, Zio, that's a very good adaptation, right? Please take note of this passage also. Okay, part. Increase, improve, right? Improve is the correct answer. Okay, improves health. Even for those with normal blood pressure. Sorry, blood pressure. Okay, yes. Sodium plays an essential blank in regulating blood pressure. Important part. Are you sure it's part? Okay, there is another word for it. Okay, Charlene, yes. Role, right. Role is correct. Okay, role. But only a small amount, about 500 milligrams a day, is needed for vital functions. This is blank to just a quarter teaspoon of salt. What's the light goal? Moonlight, there's no light goal today. Okay, I would like you to answer my questions instead. Right, let's get some questions correct. How about that? Question 62. Question 62. Anyone? I haven't seen the correct answer yet. For question 62. This is blank to just a quarter teaspoon of salt. Okay, 500 mg. Starts with the letter E. This is E. Estimated. Close enough. Enough, essential. This is E. It's not essential, guys. They are linking 500 mg to a quarter teaspoon of salt. This is E. EQ. Yes, equivalent. Okay, thank you. Equivalent. HPB needs to get more supermarkets on board to blank affordable lower sodium salts to food operators. Question 43, question 63. Okay, to blank affordable. Not supply. Okay, provide is very close. Provide is very close, Mia. Right, try again. To provide an option is correct. To get, to give. Okay, it starts with the letter O. Hint. Starts with the letter O. Okay, it starts with the letter O. Octopus. Are you sure it's octopus? Okay, yes. Okay, to offer. Right, affordable lower sodium salts to food operators. These operators can then blank to healthier alternatives in their cooking. Blank to. This is a very common phrasal verb that we use together. Right. Something to. Right. Change, right? Not switch. Okay. Let me see if anyone can get the answer for this question. The correct word. Right. Something to, right? Change to lead to magic. Hint. Hint. It is a 4-letter word. Okay, it's a 4-letter word. Okay, so it's not switch. Okay, it's a 4-letter word. Swap. Okay, guys, let me give you the first letter. How about that? T. Okay, letter T. Tide. This. That. Trip. Okay, 4-letter T. Something to, right? You cannot go to. You need to do this, right? This is a phrasal verb that most of us know. Okay. IDK. Turn to. Yes, Mia, that is correct. Okay. Turn to healthier alternatives. So hard, yes. Okay, because this is a very common phrase that we can use. Turn to somebody, turn to someone trustable, right? If you need help, right? Turn to. Okay, so turn to healthier alternatives. Turn to the better side, right? Turn to somewhere you want. Okay. 10K like go. We are ending in 10 minutes, Moonlight. Are you sure you can get your 10K? Okay, question 65. Eventually blank consumers. Turn over a new leaf. Okay, Zim Zam Zam. Turn over a new leaf. Okay, question 65. Right, question 65. Blank consumers. Benefiting. Yes, very good. Benefiting consumers is the answer. Okay, very well done. Wow. Okay, yes. Another 100 points. Okay, now it's synthesis. Wow, he confirm cheat. Why? Maybe he actually knows the answer, right? I can't lie. Last 10 minutes can do synthesis. Yes, Zim Zam Zom, the last 10 minutes is for synthesis. Okay, so first question. I was able to do well in my examinations. I have revised conscientiously for it. Okay, so what is this? Question 66. We use S. Right, we use S. Okay, waiting for the sentences to come out. Wow, I was able to do well in my examination as I had revised conscientiously for it. Yes, okay, Zim Zam Zom's answer for the first question is correct. Okay, so let me pin this for 60 seconds. Okay, so next question. Right. Okay, so over here. Next question. Why never wait for us? Yes, I'm waiting for all of you. I was able to do well for my examination as I revised concentrations, right? I was able to do well in my examination. Okay. User 98585, you're missing a had in your sentence, okay? So you need to add the had. I had revised. Okay, because there is a had over here, you cannot take it out. Okay, so next question. Due to the guard's failure. Okay, the goods were stolen due to the guard's lack of action. 66 like P4 sia. And I to be capitalized. Okay, trace together. That is correct. Okay, due to the guard's failure of actions, goods were stolen. Are you sure? Okay, Jim Zamzom and Ozu, your sentences are very near to being correct, but there is an error in your sentence. Shirley, your sentence missing a punctuation. Guard's failure to act, the goods were stolen and I have to fire him on the spot. Okay, that is a nice sentence, but I don't think you are able to get any marks with that sentence for synthesis, unfortunately. Due to the guard's failure of action, the goods were stolen. Zim Zam Zom, very near already. Charlene is the closest, right? She's just missing a punctuation. Due to the guard's failure, comma, the goods were stolen. Yes, okay, thank you, Alvin. Due to the guard's failure, the goods were stolen. Okay, due to the guard's failure, the goods were stolen. Okay. So next, right. Samuel is very tall for his age. Dean is also very tall for his age. So blank as well as blank. How is mine wrong? Okay, Zim Zam Zom. We do not need failure of action. We only need due to the guard's failure, comma, the goods were stolen. Okay, Zim Zam Zom. Yes, and guards need the apostrophe S. Samuel as well as Dean are very tall for their age. Are you sure? As well as Dean are tall for their age. Okay. Okay, let me find the answer. Samuel as well as Dean is tall for their age. Okay, still no correct answer. Haven't seen a correct answer yet. Okay, Samuel as well as Dean is tall for their age. Samuel as well is quite tall for their age. Are you sure there is a quite? Samuel as well as Dean are very tall. Samuel as well as Dean is very tall for their age. Okay. So still looking for the correct answer. Still looking for the correct answer. What is this? Samuel and Dean are both same age. Okay, I had a good laugh from that. Joe, what is it? Samuel is very tall for his age as well as Dean. Joe, what is wrong? Okay, Sherlyn, you're wrong. Your issue with your sentence, right? Okay, so since over here, right, some of you are already very close. Samuel as well as Dean is very tall for his age. Okay, 面包 is the correct. 面包 has the correct answer. Let me pin her answer. So for this question, it's actually a very tricky question. So for the P5 students over here, take note, right? We use is instead of are because Samuel is the main subject. Right, so for this sentence, Samuel is the main subject. And as well as Dean is just an additional information. So as well as Dean is actually just a distractor. And we use his instead of their. So we use his instead of their. Okay, so we do not use their age. We use his age because Samuel is the primary subject. So it is his age instead of their age. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry for the gender mistake. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, we have to ignore the distractor. Yes. OMG, how I fail, yes. Almost there, right? So near yet so far. Okay, last two questions. Question 69. Mr. Ong blank. Okay, so switching dialogue, yes, dialogue to a proper sentence. Dialogue to proper sentence. Okay, switch the dialogue to a proper sentence. Mr. Ong told the class they needed to pull their socks from then onwards. Okay, so is it from today? Pull their socks upwards. Okay, guys, it's not pull socks upwards, huh? Okay, they need to pull up their socks from then onwards. Okay, you do not need the onwards. Okay, looking for the correct answer. No. Mr. Ong told the class that they needed to pull up their socks from today onwards. No. No onwards. Okay, the answer don't have onwards. Mr. Ong told the class that they needed to pull up their socks from... Zim Zam Zom, you are repeating the same wrong answer. Okay, very close already. Mr. Ong told the class that they had to pull up their socks from now onwards. Okay, the answer has no onwards. Okay, it is no onwards. Okay, Mr. Ong told the class that they needed to pull up their socks from... It's not from now on. Not now. You have to use then. Okay, you have to use then. Mr. Ong told the class they needed to pull up their socks from then on. Moonlight, you are missing one word from your sentence. I read yours. Okay, from then on, full stop. Okay, from then on. Okay, from then on. Yes, I told you the answer already, right? Mr. Ong, right? Mr. Ong told the class they needed to pull up their socks from then on. Yes. Okay, let me just pin this. Okay, from then on. Okay, last question of the day. The recycled materials. I reached the new light goal. Okay, Moonlight. Thank you. Question 70. The cleaners disposed of the recycled materials in the classroom. The recycled materials The recycled materials in the classroom were disposed by the cleaners. Yes, okay. The recycled materials by the cleansers. No, it's cleaners, huh? Yes, okay, I believe that's a typo. Okay, the recycled materials in the classroom were disposed by the cleaners. Okay. The recycled materials that was disposed by the cleaners was in the classroom. Zim zam zom, this sentence is too long. The recycled materials in the classroom disposed by the cleaners is enough. Right, you don't need to go along the tour around the sentence. Okay, so yes, Ozil is right. The recycled materials in the classroom were disposed by the cleaners. Okay, so that's the answer, right? And that is all for our live today. Okay, thank you all for joining and hitting your new like goal. Right, I see that Moonlight and Ozil were busy spamming. Shirley, I forgot my classroom. Wow, well done, kids. Yes, thank you, Batman, for joining also. Mianbao, oh, ended already. Yes, we started at 2:30. Okay, Mianbao, we started at 2:30. OMG, I in Nepal, but the data here sucks. Elvin, you are in Nepal, like for a holiday or what? Or you live in Nepal? Can end at 2:30 also, Mianbao. I going Thailand soon. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Okay, happy advance birthday. Bye guys. See you soon on my next live. Okay, thank you for joining. Bye Zim Zam Zom.